through to semi-final of 200 meters race at 2024 Paris Olympics. Now the details. I am John Omoaka. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says a series of empowerment programs being done in the state were carried out to build a resilient economy befitting a modern mega city. Governor Sanwo-Olu said the Micro Enterprise Support Initiative, MESI, program shows his administration's commitment to consistently empower residents of Lagos State in order to create an inclusive and prosperous city, a prosperous society. He said initiatives like MESI and the Skills Acquisition Centers are working diligently to provide the necessary support for citizens to thrive. Governor Sanwo-Olu commended the Commissioner for Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Bolaji Dada, and her team for their tireless efforts in ensuring that the program continues to gain momentum, reaching every nooks and crannies of the state and making sure that no one is left behind. The governor also described the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund as a strategic partner in this endeavor through provision of financial support and business development services to entrepreneurs, particularly those from disadvantaged backgrounds. He congratulated the 1,500 new beneficiaries of the MESI program and urged them to make a good use of the equipment given to them, which includes tilling machine, shawarma grillers and toasters, fabricating machines, sewing machine, basic barbing kit with sterilizing kit, generators and hairdressing equipment, among others, as poverty alleviating gesture for the vulnerable women and indigent youths. Special advisor to the Lagos State Governor on Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement, Afolabi Tajuddin, has announced that the Governor Sanwo-Olu's administration is fully committed to ensuring that every resident feels supported and valued regardless of the difficulties they face. Tajuddin stated this at the presentation of checks to another set of over 100 beneficiaries of the financial assistance program. He reaffirmed Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's commitment to addressing the needs of Lagosians amid the ongoing economic challenges. The Lagos State Office of Education Quality Assurance has emphasized on the need to deepen the leadership skills and enhance the capabilities of directors, particularly in the area of monitoring and evaluation, data management, and new trends in education quality assurance. Director of Planning, Research and Statistics Department, Office of Education Quality Assurance, Remi Abdul, stated this at the 4-day capacity enhancement program for education evaluators in Lagos. Abdul underscored the significance of the training program targeted at evaluators at directorate level. He acknowledged the interest of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in the capacity enhancement of education evaluators in line with the third pillar of his Themes Plus agenda, which is education and technology. Abdul said that the training program was designed to equip education leaders with the latest tools and knowledge necessary to excel in their roles. Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo has launched the Farm to Feed campaign initiative to boost food sufficiency in the country. Addressing the people at the launch in Anambra, Governor Soludo revealed that the initiative is meant to encourage people to farm and promote food sufficiency. Governor Soludo thanked the Anambra youth who turned out for the launch, noting that his administration had already distributed over 1 million palm and coconut seedlings, with a target of 10 million seedlings before the end of his administration. On his part, the Commissioner for Agriculture, Foster Ihejofo, commended the governor for taking the bold step towards revamping the agricultural sector of the state and expressed confidence in the initiative to tackle hunger in Anambra. Now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has unveiled an elephant sculpture crafted from pulverized wildlife stockpile, signaling its climax of disposal of about 6 tons of confiscated wildlife stockpiles under the custody of the National Environmental Standards and Regulations Enforcement Agency, NESRA. The Minister of Environment, Isiaq Salako, officially christened the elephant sculpture, Giwa Statue of Renewed Hope, as it assures President Bola Tinubu is fully prepared to eradicate wildlife trafficking in Nigeria. The minister spoke during the unveiling of the elephant sculpture in Abuja, calling on Nigerians to support the fight against illegal wildlife trafficking by providing intelligence, discouraging animal poaching, and refusing to use products that are not ethically sourced. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, has directed all higher institutions in the country to disclose within 1 month details of all candidates they illegally admitted before 2017 or risk recognition and condonation. The board's public communication advisor, Fabian Benjamin, said this at the board's headquarters in Abuja. Benjamin said that the board had resolved that it would no longer entertain absorption of illegal admissions by institutions without a registration number. The move, he explained, was aimed at curbing illegal admissions, falsification of records, and ensuring compliance with the provisions of a central admissions processing system. He said that all institutions were being reminded that JAMB had previously requested the disclosure of all illegitimate admissions offered to candidates outside CAPS between 2017 and 2020 due to abuse of the window. He also advised candidates seeking admissions to be cautious of illegitimate and unrecognized part-time programs, which would not be tolerated under regularization or condonement. Now to foreign news. Ukraine has received its first American-made F-16 fighter jets. President Volodymyr Zelensky had confirmed the receipt, thanked allies for what they have provided. The arrival of the jets marks a crucial milestone in boosting the capabilities of Ukraine's Air Force, which largely relies on old Soviet-era jets. More F-16s are expected and hoped in the months ahead, though President Zelensky admitted that Ukraine does not yet have enough trained pilots to fly them all. Zelensky did not specify how many aircraft had arrived in Ukraine or if they had all been sent by Denmark, the Netherlands, and the US, which is specifically tagged. The F-16 was introduced in 1978, and many Western militaries are in the process of retiring the aging fighters, replacing them with a US-made F-35, introduced in 2015. Meanwhile, experts say the fighter jets could provide much-needed air support to Ukrainian ground forces who have faced relentless attacks in recent months, especially in the eastern Donbas region. Now sports. Nigeria's Favour Ofili has made a strong statement of intent in the women's 200 meters at the Paris Olympics, winning a heat with a commanding performance. The talented sprinter showcased her speed and power, crossing the finish line in a season best of 20.24 seconds to secure a place in the semi-finals. Joining Ofili in the next round are Great Britain's Dinah Asher-Smith with a time of 22.28 seconds in second place, Miriam Gina Bras Bitaye of the Gambia with a season's best of 22.84 seconds. The competition for a place in the final is expected to be fierce, with several world-class sprinters vying for a spot on the podium. However, Ofili's impressive performance has positioned her as a strong contender for a medal. And that's our news at 9. Just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections, and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. you can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration initiated 500 hectares rice farm technology intervention project? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu said a series of empowerment programs being done in the state were carried out to build a resilient economy befitting a modern mega city. The federal government has unveiled an elephant sculpture crafted from pulverized wildlife stockpile, signaling the climax of the disposal of about 6 tons of confiscated wildlife stockpiles under the custody of National Environmental Standards and Regulations Enforcement Agency, NESRIA. We also tell you that Ukraine has received its first American-made F-16 fighter jets. And in sport, Nigeria's Favour Ofili has made a strong statement of intent in the women's 200 meters at the Paris Olympics, winning a heat with a commanding performance. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adesua Ejoyoka. I am John Omoaka. Thank you very much for listening.